How was your motherfucking day? Welcome to She Gets It podcast. All right, my name is Shan. Y'all usually catch me in the morning, but this season I'm gonna give y'all some night throat. Okay, you want some night throat? Come get some night throat with me. It's Shan from She Gets It podcast. You can find me at ShanBPod. I am in these streets. If you're with a person who consistently shows you in the relationship that you've been putting effort in that they're going to disrespect you, or you feel disrespected, or you feel disappointed most of the time, why is your initial mindset, what am I doing wrong? What do I need to do to be better? What do I need to do to make them happy? What did I fuck up? Or why are they mad at me? Or, did this change about me that they hate? Why do I feel like I'm always doing something wrong? Why is it that we always think I'm the problem? It's me, it's me, it's me. When we forget that before you join lives with this person, they were in control of their own individual self. And so individually, we still have our personal feelings. We still have our personal insecurities. We still have shit that we don't want to work on. And we have shit that we've been working on. Some of us. And some of us are just out here like, ain't nothing wrong with me. I'm perfect. Unfortunate. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunate. But I just think people are really struggling in the sector of, what is a relationship that I should keep trying and look like? What does that look like? Versus what does a relationship look like that it would benefit me mentally, emotionally, financially, and physically for my better self to leave? What are the signs that you need to leave versus you need to try harder, or you need to go to therapy with this person, or, it can be fixed. It's fixable. Like, what is fixable for you? Are you convincing yourself? Do you respect yourself? Is being with this person a continuous embarrassment? Or is being with this person like, I feel good, I feel confident, I feel loved, I feel provided for, I feel cared for, I feel protected? Like, there is so many different avenues that you can go stemming from the relationships you have with people. And as human beings, we have to be able to value ourselves while we're in all of these different relationships with different people at the beginning, middle, and end of the day. And I want to talk about it. Welcome to She Gets It Pod. My name is Shan. I hope you had a great day. And if you didn't, I'm about to make it feel better. I'm about to make it feel good. Like Holly Berry said in Monsters Ball. Minus that clip, because that clip has scarred me for many years to come. Shit. Billy Bob Thornton, like, what? So I kind of did a similar topic on stereo with my cousin Sim and some more people. It's a little bit skippy because I skipped through some parts, but I did put in the things that I feel like are relatable to the topic. So I'm gonna play it. All right, y'all pick up what y'all pick up. If y'all don't pick it up, skip it up. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so I'm Shan, and that is Sim. We are real live family, okay?
Yes.
Don't let me step on no necks. But um we're basically a year and 4 days apart, or
We're
3 days.
twins. We're twins.
Basically, you know what I'm saying? So both of us are in our mid-30s, and Sim sent me this article which is attached to this show right now that's talking about settling for Mr. Right now or wait for Mr. Right. And I think all women in their 30s or their 40s are still like, am I wasting my time trying or should I not try? So I read the article and it said people in the article were settling because they would have a hard time trying to replace the person they were already with, which is super depressing.
Yeah.
Because my thing is like the only reason why you're holding on is because you would have a hard time replacing them. So it might as well like not even cheaper to keep him or keep her. Is more so like I don't want to do the work no more, so I'll just keep this.
I think people are lazy. Yes.
That
People are
um
lazy. Nobody wants to put in the work. I think right now, what's going on is marriage is for fun right now. It's for
which is
show.
crazy.
It's for show. It's for people are settling actually a lot nowadays. Financially, they're like, oh, I don't really want to work, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get married and settle down. Let my partner handle everything else.
Which is crazy, but you know what? Somebody had tagged me into this post on Instagram tonight, and they were talking about. Well, the quote was, "The problem women are having is they're always going for the man that doesn't want them, that they have to chase, instead of going for the man that wants them." Right?
Right.
And my thing is like, I'm kind of in the middle. Like, where's the man that's interested that I don't have to play cat and mouse with? But it's not like, oh my gosh, it's you. I'm going to cancel everything I have to do this week just so I could be within your essence. Ew, sir, I don't want that. Where is like the man in the middle that's kind of like balanced and sane and not
Um,
corny.
Not corny.
Not corny like that cornball stuff that, oh my god, I read this line in the book, so let me tell you, or I wrote you a poem. I don't want to hear that.
Do we? I feel like we have too many high expectations of men. As a
You know
woman,
what's
I
so
think.
crazy, Sim? Sim, I don't even think I have high expectations anymore.
I mean,
It's like Rashad wants to come over here. Hold up.
tell him to come in. Oh Lord.
What's up?
Yo, what's up,
What's up? So
man?
what do you think?
You should just play my messages before I tell you what I think. I'm gonna go on mute and get a beer real quick, but I got it for you.
Okay, I'm gonna play him.
Shit, you bring a new person on the app on a nighttime joint too? I don't know. Maybe this is where you flourish. What up, Simone? Moni Love.
Yes.
Moni in the middle. Where she at? In the middle.
In the
Moni in.
middle. Ooh, Brandy's on here too. Brandy's on here too.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, buddy.
What's up?
My
This
thing
is a
is,
female
go
thing, and I hope I
ahead. I
don't
want to
rub
hear
your
what
family the
Rashad
wrong
has
way,
to
or
say.
you the wrong way. But like the whole right now or Mr. Right is a concept of like time, right? And so ladies and men look at time a lot differently.
Mm,
So I mean, I'm happy, right? I got a family. I've been
mm-hmm.
around. I've had a lot of relationships, but I do know one thing is common with females, whether they're my coworkers or the relationships I've had, or the woman I'm with right now, my daughter. Like, you guys have a different interpretation and understanding of time than men do, and it's because time means different to you than it means to us.
I think men idea of time is like biblical.
It's biblical.
No, no,
Yeah,
no.
like look at this. Like I'll tell you right now, if I was in a relationship with either one of y'all for 1 year, right?
Yeah.
Do you think that's a lot of time?
No.
Okay, because I remember I was ending a relationship that was like about 1 year, and the girl was like, acting like this and acting like that. And I was like, but sweetheart, we don't even really know each other. And she's like, we've been dating for a year. I was like, I'm 30 something, whatever age I was like, you can't
Mm-hmm.
understand me that quickly. And I've understand enough about you to say that we gotta stop. But
Yeah.
yeah, I just think when you guys start worrying about that right now, like when you're in a relationship right now with somebody, and I don't think y'all start worrying about that shit till you're like in your late 20s or 30s, right? But
Mm-hmm.
it's because now time is of the essence as far as how you guys are scientifically designed. You know what I mean? Like, if you want
Mm-hmm.
to have babies and shit.
Well, for both of us, that's on the already did that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Yeah, because
so,
I have three children, and
And I have
okay.
two, and I don't
um,
want any more. Not
So,
biologically.
don't you think that makes a big difference in everything? Because, like, the whole, like, Mr. Right Now or settling for, don't you think that applies more so for people who have not already had babies?
Depends
You know what I
because
mean?
okay, so for me, I can say I'm logical about it. So
Okay.
I'm not gonna be like, you know what, I'm single and I'm looking for a single man with no kids. That's stupid. I
Right.
have two girls. I would be looking for a man who's a father already, that is forward thinking and wants to look for a woman that's also mother minded and would take on his family as mine. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Vice versa. And
So,
I can't go ahead.
no, I was gonna say because I remember before I got on the panel, you were like, "But then they're too goofy, or they're too this, and they're too that," and so I'm like,
No. I like Goofy. My thing is like, I don't want no man to be like, you know what? I was supposed to pick up my kids this weekend, but I want to spend the time with you. I'm not gonna go pick them up. Or I was supposed to
oh,
go to work for the last 4 days, but I want to spend some time with you. No, sir. In
no,
order for me to see that future wise it's a possibility, I need to know that you can manage your priorities and the relationship, because that's going to be the reality if we do anything.
no, I respect that. All right, I
And
misunderstood. I respect that.
yeah,
yeah,
some people get so blindsided by, oh my gosh, it's been so long, I haven't had somebody that I actually really like, and they completely turn off their life to just
Well,
being the essence of a person.
there's that, and there's also that you're just cool. So I misunderstood what you're saying. A lot of women don't say what you're saying. A lot of women, or they might say what you're saying and behave differently. So that man might be just behaving from default, from remembering all the times where women were saying, "You're not paying enough attention to me." So he was
just
probably
Yeah.
what
like,
you
"Yo,
just said. That right
you
there, Rashawn, yeah, it's so true. Because I've spoken to, I have friends that said the same thing as a man. Women, and we're perceived differently in different eyes of different men. Like, it's like, oh, this female did this, and you're gonna do the same thing, and that's just not the case. Everybody's different, Like, I had this one guy that said he was the complete opposite, and he's like, oh, I'm for right now, like, I known you for 6 months, and I feel like that's enough time. I'm different.
And
Like you said, a year, that ain't enough time for me. So
Mhm.
I need more time to get to know you. I can't settle for right now.
But at the same time, I understand anybody, woman or a man, who is like,
mm,
nah, fuck the bullshit. I need to know after a year because people don't like to waste time either. So it's like,
Right.
while I'm over here telling you, yo, you should maybe get to know a person for 3 years before you think you know them. Some people might be like, yo, 3 years? I ain't got 3 years to waste on a person. So, but like,
well,
I feel like if we always approach time as if because we never get it back, and I understand that.
no,
But like,
right.
if you start treating time like it's more important than the experience that you're getting from people, whether it's not like a person that you just met during your like that's kind of rude when you seem like you don't have time for people. So like, you kind of have to put people first, and especially if you got a relationship, you're making love, you're sharing bodies, whatever, whatever. I don't care if it's like 5 months to a year. It's like, if you've already gotten this far, like
Mm,
see it out, because it's like I don't know. I don't think. Do y'all really think that like there's so many matches for y'all out there? Because as a guy, I'll tell you like this:
no.
yeah, as a guy, if my woman was to leave me, I guarantee you, I'm not looking for love no more.
Wow, that's deep.
Yeah, no more.
I
And then that's,
okay. So
yeah, you're right. It's like I said, I was telling Shan, I said, look, like I've done dated so many different types, and still I'm like, oh, I feel like I'm picky.
Hmm.
It's hard to settle, and I don't think to me there's no Mr. Right or Mrs. Right. I don't see that.
Well,
I feel like we just, when you get into a relationship with somebody, you got to just have that trust, you got to have that love, you got to compromise. You just got to put in that work. I don't know of anybody that had the Mr. Right or Mrs.
you
Right.
know, you know what I think also though. I feel like because we're still young and attractive people. I know we ain't as young as we used to be. Maybe we're not as attractive as we used to be, but we still young and attractive, right?
I'm young
And
and attractive. I don't know
okay,
what you think.
I'm talking about my old. I'm talking about my old ugly ass. Then okay, but what I'm trying to say is, ladies, and maybe not you because you're still young and attractive, but I think we also forget that like yo, all these like options and like this like playing the field shit is a limited time option. Like eventually you're gonna be old and ain't nobody gonna be opening the door for you. Ain't nobody gonna be saying, "Hey, girl." Ain't nobody gonna be doing a goddamn thing but except treating you like an old woman. And the thing is do
Yes.
you want to like at that point the game's over like so you might want to be able to be with somebody who keeps you company that you can deal with. Now he ain't gonna be perfect, but like you know what I'm trying to say like
Right.
I
the
don't know.
thought
Like
of that just makes my nipples soft.
I'm just
You know
saying.
what?
We got 3 messages. I want to play them.
Like,
Shan, I am done with you with that one.
Men
Listen.
also know when there is a person that they really just want to be with and commit to.
Yeah,
Yes.
but again, men will still tell you what will make your feelings feel better instead of the truth, and that's my irritation. Like, tell me straight up. Stop worrying about my feelings before I worry about my feelings. That's my responsibility, not yours.
yeah, that's a
That's
man
right. We
thing
got
though to treat women like they are babies or something.
I hate that. Okay, we got Love Hard Network.
What's up, Rashad? What's happening? What's happening?
What's up?
What's happening, angels? Man, you're looking for Mr. Right. I think Mr. Right is, God. Won't you seek ye the kingdom first, and everything else will be added unto you. Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. Only you can free your mind. The mind is a terrible thing to waste. There is a law, God's law, the law of manifestation. And that's all about what's in the mind. Yeah. But again, it's programs. So enjoy your program that you choose to run off, but choose wisely and have fun.
Love hard. Why you do that?
Mm, okay,
I
so
heard that. I heard that.
listen,
Can
many
I just say,
levels.
his voice, man.
Listen, that's what I'm
I
about to
thought that
say.
was very light for a minute.
I was like, wait a minute. We are getting a word in a scripture. We got one more. Hold on.
I mean, once you seek the kingdom first, like you're living in just joy and bliss and you know, everything is wonderful. It's righteous, right? Everything. Like you realize it's a bunch of programs to choose from, like a vending machine, and man, everything becomes vivid and fulfilling, and your cup overrunneth with joy, and you have no expectations for what? Because you are focused on the Lord. That is my girl. That's my baby, my everything. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just having this relationship in the mindset of the Lord. Wow. And just focusing on all the creation. Everything is awesome.
Wow.
Listen, okay.
Hey, I'm getting hot over here. I
Cousin,
gotta
but
pull
I
over.
was saying she related to my cousin. She really,
What
well,
happened?
I don't know how to explain it, but
Who that talking? Brandy?
Hold on, this is Brandy, but can we pause for a minute?
Yeah.
That whole scripture,
oh
what
shit.
was going on there?
You coming in there?
Can y'all hear me?
Um. Yeah, I can hear you. He was giving insight on many things, but I feel like when you don't know somebody today, you have to weave through their representatives so much before you even get to a level of, is this person who they say they are? Is this person representing honestly who they are, before you're
Right,
just like super involved?
right.
And for me,
Brandy.
like that's the irritating part. Where Brandy at? Can she hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, we
Yes.
can
What's
hear.
up? What's
I
up?
don't know. Like
Did
men
you read this
lie, women
article?
lie.
She didn't get to read the article. So
Okay.
basically is, do you think settling, oh, is that, whose background is that?
Brandy, go ahead.
Okay. So we're basically talking about, settling for Mr. Right,
Mm-hmm.
or, Mr. Right now. He said 40. Like, nigga, I sent you what the fuck. My view on it is just that uh, things have changed
Right.
drastically in the world. And I used to be like, no, I can't settle for Mr. Right now. I'm gonna wait for Mr. Right. But then the years done passed. We getting older.
Right.
Them years passed quick, didn't it,
Get your
Shan?
feet off me.
So
I
can I
did.
can I have both Mr. Right now and Mr. Right?
That's
No.
a whole different topic, crazy.
Yes.
I'm joking.
It's
I'm
like a
joking. I'm
She
joking.
on
it's like a
something else.
gamble.
I think I want to wait. I'd rather wait for Mr. Right, only because Mr. Right now is that's not who that's just temporary. That's for the moment. And then what I'm gonna do when when he going, I'm still gonna be looking for Mr. Right.
I feel like time is precious now, on a serious note.
Time is precious, but why
And
waste time with somebody that you're not gonna be with?
I
Time is
mean,
precious. Our vaginas now belong to the US government. And
yes.
it's just not a safe time to be out here dippling and dappling for no reason.
So do we just, so basically you're saying stay single and wait.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because in the article they was basically like learning to accept imperfections is okay, but not learning or improving for me is like absolute no. Like there's some people just like, this is how I am, this is always how I've been, if you don't like it, leave type stuff. And
Oh yeah.
the reason why a lot of people today don't leave, even though they don't like the person they're with, is they like the comfort of not having to live
Oh
in a way
my.
where they're 100% responsible for themselves.
That's right. Brandy, your background. My
Like
my thing is, yeah.
people don't
I
want
don't
to
know how to
pay
work it. How do I mute it? I'm sorry.
the mute button at the bottom with that line going through the mic.
So when
Um,
it's highlighted, it's muted.
yeah.
Go all the way down, you'll see it.
So my thing is like people today, they don't want to pay their utilities by themselves. They don't want to pay their rent by themselves. They don't want to pay for their kids by themselves. So a lot of times they build this facade to keep it going long enough to where they feel comfortable enough to be like, you know what, fuck it, you can leave. I can do this by myself. And my
I
thing is
think
like, are
go
people
ahead.
comfortable with placeholders?
That's the problem. They are. But for me, okay, so I feel like growing up for us, we watched our parents do. We watched our mother do everything. You
Right.
know, we watched them. You know, say, okay, I don't need a man. I'm gonna just do this. Which we figured that's how we grew up. We're like, okay, we could do this by ourselves. We don't need a man. And right now, I feel like that was just the wrong way because we actually do. We do need a man around. And I think that's why I was so comfortable waiting for Mr. Right because honestly, I'm like, oh, I could do this by myself. I don't need nobody. But now, as the years change, and I'm just looking at everything, and I'm like, time is short.
Mm-hmm.
Is just I can't be as picky as I was, and I can't just sit and wait anymore. Like I just need to.
I'm not. I don't think you need to be picky, but I don't think you need to just settle for anybody either, though.
Well, I'm not saying to settle though. I'm not even saying to settle, but I just feel like the little things that I would trip over, I should be able to deal with now. Like I have to
Well,
compromise.
yeah, certain things. I mean, and another thing is about compromise. Certain things you want to have to compromise because at the same time, it's going to be certain things about you that they going to have to compromise also, or it's going to
Right.
be certain things with you that they might not like, but it's not a big deal, so they got to let it go. That's just life with anybody. We're not gonna like a person 100% no matter what we think in our head. We never gonna like a person 100%. I don't give
And
a fuck
this
who
is
you
what
is. Cause
and
even
this is
when it
what
come to our
brought this
kids, I
question.
don't like my kids all the fucking time.
Oh
I
gosh.
love them
True.
Okay.
dearly. I love them the fuck dearly, but all the time, no. Get out my face. Leave me alone. Give me a
So
second.
so my question is, have y'all ever felt fully satisfied with the man you were with?
No, I
I
don't
bit my
know
tongue
why
on
y'all
that one. I'm
laughing. I'm
sorry.
I'm telling the truth. No, no.
Okay.
Shan, Shan.
No, no,
All
no.
right then. Okay. No.
Um, okay, so my thing is like, I believe I felt truly happy at least 3 times out of the 5 relationships, right?
I think I have once upon a time in my life.
I don't know what
But was
happy
was
is.
it was it out of you being naive, or was it out of like you're truly satisfied?
Um, Naive. I ain't even gonna
See,
lie.
and that shit don't count because you know better now. You can't like not see
Yeah,
the
I know a
dumbness
lot
now.
better than them. A lot fucking better. Almost cost me my life. So yeah, I learned from that shit.
Well,
Right.
can I just say I'm still looking for the happy. Can I just say that? I'm not
I
bitter.
was happy, but I don't know if it was like happy because I in my head the picture it was like a picture type of perfect type of thing. You know
I
how
know
like
what you're talking about. It's the
I-
family. It's okay. My first real relationship was with my kid's father. And I love the fact because I'm a family oriented girl. I love the fact that we had our kids together, we were living together, we were married, but I feel like I was
you was
settling with
never
that.
truly happy. Right.
And I was never happy. I was never
Mm.
happy. So,
But
uh,
but that's the thing. Sometimes we don't know the true definition of happiness because we never experience it. And so after we out of that situation and we go through something else and be like, damn, I really was not happy, or damn, I really did not care. Like with my ex husband, I really thought like I was the luckiest girl ever. I was so happy. And then I sit back and I look at that situation. I think about it like, damn, you was dumb as shit. You was naive. Like, what the fuck was you thinking? You should have ran. Like, it was never what you thought it was. But
I think
sometimes we don't realize that shit until afterwards.
so. We got a message from Draco. We gonna play his message real quick.
Wow, this is quite a conversation y'all got going on right now. I'm not sure if I get involved, if I'm gonna be crucible or devil's advocate, because you know, us brothers, man, we got some input on the situation. I mean, you know, we see things from a the enlightened ones, the ones that think, the ones that actually move, the ones that actually get up and motivate outside their neighborhood and see what life has to offer, see more than what's offered. You know what I'm saying? Like at a glance. But if I could offer 2.5 cents, possibly 4, double that, let me know. If not, I'll sit back and I'll listen.
Y'all wanna bring him in?
Yeah, he could come in.
See what he said. I like to hear both sides, because sometimes us as women we're seeing things one sided, and I like to see how the men feel as well.
Damn, thank you for inviting me up. I thought y'all wasn't going to invite me up. I was like, all right,
No,
well, I'm going to go to
I
bed.
was. My thing had disconnected. Let me let
I
him
was like,
in.
y'all was talking some juicy shit, talking about uh expectations and being naive and all that. What up, Draco?
Oh, we
What's
got
up?
What's
two.
good
We
with you,
got
bro?
two
What's
men in
good?
here. I like
What's
that. I
good?
like that.
I want to play
Huh?
your messages before you say
Oh,
anything
go
else.
ahead. All right,
All
cool.
right.
I personally don't think you have to settle. What are you settling for? I mean, again, it's just like you trying to. Nobody belongs to you. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like I don't belong to you. You don't belong to me. But
Right.
you deserve to know that you're fucking amazing. You're a superhero. And I feel like, we're supposed to sharpen each other's tool, right? I'm supposed to let you know that you can do any and everything. It's all in the mind. You don't need nobody. And you get to that place where you just enjoying life and living life abundantly. You should be filled with joy and not worrying about who Mr. Right. You are Mr. Right and Mrs. Right. You got to find that within self first. And once you find that within self, like I said, everything else will be added unto you. It's that simple.
I like that.
I mean,
Mm.
that's real talk. Like,
I
but
like that.
I mean, are y'all all Christians? Or what is your faith? What's your belief?
I was raised Christian.
Do you have a belief?
I believe in
Straight
God.
up,
Yes, I
do
believe in
you
God.
believe? Okay. And I think Chan said God, family, some shit. I think she
Yeah.
said God. What her thing say? I thought I
I
seen something
have
on
a
her
very
say.
hard time answering that question.
Okay. Well, hey, look,
Right,
that's
though.
good.
Same shit. Like, I believe in the creator. Like, a name just
Right.
separates people.
Yeah, name
I,
Whether
and
you
I
It's
call
not
used
even.
to
God,
It's
have
not.
Allah,
It's
what
not
it
even.
Buddha,
yeah,
you
I
know.
It's not
look,
had
even
a
a
it's all
name
strong
part.
good.
faith in
Yes, that's semantics. I'm with you. But
Definitely.
I'm just saying this, you gotta believe. I mean you believe in something,
You
something
gotta have
created.
something, yeah. Something that
Yeah,
created all this shit. Definitely.
right. Exactly.
It's
And
too
so it's
organic
like,
not to be.
yeah. So I'm like,
Right.
if you focus on that, in which, okay, Simone, you said you believe in God. So if you believe in
Yeah.
God, if you seek ye the kingdom first, seek your God first. See, a lot of times when you looking like, well, um, it's like a fucking manipulation for control type shit. You know what I'm saying? Brandy said she was naive. Were you? Were you really naive, Brandy? You may like drama for real, but you ain't never really questioned yourself whether or not you like it or not. But you've been through some rough times. It sound like you went through something rough, but was it all his fault? Because if you understand the mind, don't nobody make you mad. Don't nobody piss you off. And then why can't nobody stand a liar when your motherfuckers lie all the time? We all lie. The fuck?
We all lie. I
We
can say
all
that.
lie. I mean, every
I'm
time you
not gonna
use
But
sit here
lie,
but
and
at the
it
same
only
sense
gives
though, people only lie out of fear of the truth. Like
true.
the truth is
Exactly.
gonna be, you know what I'm saying, like undefeatable. The truth is the truth, whether it's now or it's 10 years later. You get what I'm saying? So like,
because in a
you know,
relationship that I've been in the past, I've seen the truth, but didn't
mm,
want to believe it. So
there
What
you
was
I
go.
wrong
closed
with
my
it?
eyes and kept it going
What was wrong
when
with
I
it?
Right.
knew damn well
What
it
was
wasn't gonna
wrong
be
with it?
right. It's
What
just
was wrong with
he
it?
just
The
was
lie was more
sometimes.
satisfying.
I think we all see the truth sometimes and act like it's not what it is. It's not
Huh?
we because sometimes we not ready to accept what the truth is.
Mm,
Right.
That goes for men
Oh,
and women. It's I feel like
mm,
everybody had that experience where something is going on and they know for real what it really is, but because we so stuck in the moment and we don't want to believe the truth, we keep living the
mm.
same way. We
Hmm.
close our eyes to it, act like nothing ever happened. I do this. I
That's
ain't
why.
even gonna lie. I did
what
that
is
shit.
that?
I did it a
Yeah.
lot of
Wait a minute.
times.
I'm a little
I'm
confused.
doing
Break
this
that.
shit right
Break.
now. It's
Well,
like no.
break that down. I'm a little confused. Break that down
Hey,
for
at
me.
least you
You doing
recognize
it
it,
right
right?
now. I got you.
Break that down.
You know, she honest.
That's
I'm
why,
just
like men,
saying.
men
Like
and women, they don't
I feel like
ask
I'm doing
direct
that shit
questions.
now.
What are
I
you
know
doing
for
right
a
now?
fact. I'm being blind to a situation where I feel like I could do better. I should
What?
do better. I should leave the situation where it's at. But because I'm so stuck on it working out or it being a better situation that I'm ignoring
Mm,
all the other side. I'm ignoring everything else that's going
right.
wrong.
What are you
No,
Are you
ignoring?
no, no,
waiting?
no,
You waiting
no.
for
It's
that?
not the way.
You waiting for him to become Mr. Right to
What you
say?
looking for is Mr. Right. And what I'm telling you, excuse me, I'm not telling you. I'm giving you a different perspective to look
Suggesting.
at the situation. Suggesting, yes, thank you, Draco. I'm just suggesting you to think about it differently, please. Like you're searching for something that you're gonna. It's almost like you're playing a game of entrapment. You're gonna do manipulation until you get what you want, until that runs dry. It's a scarcity
But
mindset. That's what I call it, a scarcity
who's
mindset.
doing manipulation though?
Oh, come on, really?
I'm
Yeah,
asking a
really. I
question.
want to
Answer
hear.
it.
It would be you all.
How? Okay, explain to me how I would be doing manipulation looking for Mr. White.
And this is where he
How is
lost him.
that the case?
Because you are going to say whatever. Now, if Mr. Let's just say this guy, you said he has to fulfill emotionally, financially, and what else?
I never said anything about what I'm looking for.
Wait, who
Oh
said anything
man,
about somebody taking care of them financially? Nobody said that.
No, no, no. I
Some
no. He must. What
Simone was
he said,
answering for you, Brandy, and you didn't say nothing. You didn't say
Brandy.
I
girl.
never
Listen, when
said no. I had my phone on mute, but I never said I needed
Okay,
a man to take care of me financially.
I did. I did. Okay, all
no,
right.
he said when you said that you were trying to build a foundation, you want to build a foundation. He said, "What do you mean, monetary?" And I was trying to explain to him that it's not just about money.
Well, you know what I
You
mean.
know, I can be stubborn, yes,
I know I'm
Got you.
stubborn,
but
but
I
I'm
take
not.
advice
I'm not
from
stubborn to the
people.
point where you offer me a solution for my problem and I'm telling you why I don't want to do the solution because I don't
Right.
want to
I'm
do
I'm
these
not
other
like that.
things. I'm stubborn in the fact of, you know, I probably
Starving
leave.
niggas.
No,
Starving niggas.
That's where she's
Yes.
stubborn at,
Sam,
man. Thanksgiving
Sam not
niggas
giving
still can't
nobody
get a
money.
goddamn piece of cornbread, bro. It's over with, nigga. Nothing.
uh,
Nothing.
I'm
You
stubborn in the
lucky you
Not
way
a
felt
of
the
near
AC, nigga.
nothing. Not a near nothing.
I'm
Mm-hmm.
my stubbornness is more on the petty side.
You petty?
Like
Oh fuck!
I'll sit here and think about reaching out, but because you don't reach out, I ain't got shit to say.
Wow, you block off your blessings like that for real?
But that's how my stubbornness is.
Yeah,
Um,
man. Wow. Okay.
yeah, is
Mm.
that.
So you said that if they don't reach out, you ain't got nothing to say.
Yeah, like so right now I was
She
gonna
take
reach
that
out.
energy.
I was gonna reach out to two people, and I
Mm-hmm.
was like, well, my thing is like, I don't want to waste my feelings. So
Waste your
like,
feelings.
so
I
if
mean, do
if
you have like a certain amount of feelings?
I'm
I
about to
don't
say
want to
wasting
waste
time is worse than wasting feelings.
I don't want to waste my feelings on shit that's not reciprocated.
Oh, so you
So
got
if
so you're doing it with expectations.
no, I'm doing it like, oh, so you could go a week without saying shit unless like is something happening today or is something happening tonight.
That sounds
Okay,
like
I'm a
typical
con-
woman.
I'm gonna
You
continue
got
a
to know
week
what's
without
going
saying
on.
shit
You got to know what's
because
going
Okay, so
on.
that's something that I have an issue with too.
Yep, yep.
That
Women always want to know what's going on. Y'all
not
got to
reaching
know.
out
You don't like
or
not having control. You don't like
no,
not.
no, no, no. I don't
it's
think
not
no,
even I
no,
want to
no.
know. I
It's
don't
not a control thing.
What is it? I'm
It's not
curious.
a
Maybe
control
I'm using the wrong
thing. It's
word.
I
just
don't want to
Control.
know if you don't want to tell me. And if you don't want to tell me, then I want to keep my feelings to myself. You better off text me
Sheesh.
like just say
Yeah.
wake your ass
Good
up and
luck,
I'll be like, what's
Cheyenne.
up?
Good luck finding Mr. Right.
That's it.
oh my
You
god.
go. Good
Just
luck.
text me wake your ass up and I
You
might have a
like it? I love
conversation.
it. But I'd love to
Hmm.
watch you find Mr. Right. That shit gonna be funny as fuck.
That's the thing. I'm not looking for nobody.
You shouldn't. You shouldn't be looking for nobody. For real.
You
I love you,
shouldn't,
Cheyenne,
yo.
but
I'm
yeah,
not
like
looking for
I don't even
nobody.
know you shouldn't be looking. That's a waste
Word.
of time for you to be looking for real.
I see too much.
You know what you
Yeah,
save her
you
number
done done
as?
too much. You shouldn't
Beware
have
of
done too
caller,
much.
bro. Yeah,
The
you
what
save her
caller?
number under beware of caller, bro. That's her. Straight up.
He said, "Beware of
Word.
caller."
Oh my
Beware of
god.
caller, bro. Like, I got codes for
No,
women like you. I'm
Oh
just
my
messing with you. I'm
but
god.
joking. I'm
but in
Oh
joking.
man.
but in
Uh,
the article, like I did like the fact that they were saying um not to settle for like not to settle on like respect, commitment, consistency, and dedication. Like that I think a lot of people settle for. Like you with somebody for the last 5 years, but they've been disrespecting your ass for the last 5 years. And it's kind of like,
mm,
what are you holding on to? Commitment
right.
wise,
Exactly.
there's never been a commitment. Consistency, they hella inconsistent, but y'all save face because it looks like y'all have a nice house. It looks
Shit,
like
how
you
can you
have a
say they
nice car.
inconsistent and y'all been together for 5 years? That's a lot.
Because they're
Because
holding
they're
on to the fact
settling. They're
they're holding
settling.
on to the fact that even though you had two babies outside the household, you still come home here. Even though you had this going on and you was locked up for like 6 months and I was doing shit by myself with your kids here, you still
Mm.
came back here. And it looks like, yeah, we've been together for 5 years, but no, I've been through shit with you for five years.
Are you talking
There's a
about your
difference.
personal life right now?
No,
You was
I'm
with
not.
No,
somebody that was
I
she's
would
locked
speaking
up.
never
in
give a man 5 years.
general.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but my thing is like, it's important for
Yeah.
a man to have his own boundaries with
Mm,
women and for women to
Mm.
have their own boundaries because a lot of women fall into this trap of we've been together for 15 years and he still hasn't proposed to me. My thing is like you
mm.
knew at like 3 years he probably didn't want to get married. You knew at like 5 years he probably didn't get. What at what year did you hold yourself accountable as a woman to be like, this is my limit?
You know
Be-
what though? One thing. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Finish what you're gonna say, and I got
because at
something
a
to add.
certain point, you can't just blame a man on why y'all not moving forward. You can't just like
Right.
blame a woman on why y'all not moving forward. Either both of y'all didn't set any boundaries or clear
Mhm.
expectations, or y'all just was like, fuck it.
Y'all just
15
met.
years.
Just met it
15 years
carry.
and they haven't proposed.
Mm.
Yeah,
15 years. And then when she start bitching about it, he proposed. I know somebody that's going through that right now.
But you
man,
know
that's
what's
I
crazy
wouldn't
crazy.
though?
Keep
to
going.
me, I
Keep going.
wouldn't even go there. Leave
You
that
know what's
alone.
crazy
15
though?
years?
Mm,
Yeah.
I, I could tell you as a man, right? As a, you know what I'm saying? Like, as a dating man out here and shit like that. Like, a lot of times when you meet women, like, they bring their whole life to you in one week. Like, as soon as you meet her, she's like, "This is where I live at. Here's my car. Here's my kids. You wanna claim them? I got a dog. My dog's fucked up. You want the fucked up dog too? You know what I mean? I need a muffler. You gonna take that? Get that fixed for me? That like, damn, like the fuck did I walk into? I need a nigga 911. Like, what the
Right.
fuck? Like,
Said in one.
bro, like. I'm telling you,
But you
like
know
dead
what? You
ass,
know what
like they
though?
lay the
Hey, yo,
whole table
Trico,
out, don't they?
I
Am I
ran
wrong
into a
or right about
situation
you?
like that, yo. I'm a problem solver.
Yeah,
I don't mind getting in there and solving problems, man. I feel
I
like
don't
that's what we
either,
do,
but
Draco.
goddamn, these
I
problems
feel
been
like that's what we
existing for
do.
a minute
That's
though.
the
You feel me?
balance.
Like,
That's the balance, yo. We balance them like when they start bugging, because they think about 1,000 miles a minute. They got this to do, got this, I
yeah,
got this, I got to do this. And then what we do, we be like, yo, mom, let me take care of that. Just relax for a second. Go ahead, chill out for a moment.
right.
Like
Like you
I,
can't
I really
tackle another issue until that issue is
You
complete.
know what I
Finish
hate?
your first issue and then get to your next issue.
He
Like
really
stop compiling shit. Like, you know what
He
I
be
mean?
like,
Like that's why I
listen,
said it's
Mr.
like a
Left is
fucking
real
Jenga
stupid
tower by
though.
the time you meet them.
I hate
Yeah,
he really
But first, let's get into the sticky stuff. The sticky notes, of course. Duh. Walking away sometimes will cost you less than staying and hurting yourself. Okay? Give people something to respect, and you won't have to ask or scream it with all of your lungs. You don't. Okay? Whose needs ain't being met? Okay? If that's a question in the relationships you have, whether it's friendships or romantic or business partners, you need to have a conversation. Who is more unhappy with the treatment or lack of? You need to have a conversation. Because knowing your value at work, knowing your value with your family, knowing your value in your relationship that's romantic is important. People lose more respect when you stay in positions and places where you're disrespected. Okay? Do you feel better temporarily away from this person? Do you feel relief doing less for this person? That can be a sign that you're exhausted or the relationship is strained and you need to figure out why I feel like this about this person that I once enjoyed. And you have to be mindful of where you invest time, energy, and your attention. Because if it doesn't make sense, you're wasting your time, your energy, and your attention that you could be given something else that you need. Because regardless of who thinks what or what's going on, you always deserve who respects you, and who you will respect is what you deserve. Now, in a great world, it's always the same person, but sometimes it's not. Sometimes we love people who would never respect us for whatever their reason is. But that's where respecting ourselves should kick in. If staying with them is because it used to be good or y'all used to be happy, don't play yourself. Don't play yourself. If I go to the grocery store and I got groceries that my family need and I need, and I go there thinking, well, I used to have money, that's why I came and got this stuff. They're going to be like, put that shit the fuck back. If you ain't got no money today, you're not leaving with that shit. And that's how you need to think on some used to shit. If you used to have $100, but today you ain't got the $100 that you need, used to don't matter. Okay? Don't get stuck in that used to stage. And sometimes leaving what you always knew sounds scary and it feels heavy because you care, but it needs to be done if things are not healthy, if things are not going the way it's supposed to go. All right? tonight. Sounds a bit heavy, a little different sticky notes, but I'm coming for who needs it. You're welcome. Let's get into the rest of the show. Y'all know I had to do the podcast spotlight. Who we got? Jared. Yeah, Jared. The way I wrote it looked like Janet, but it's Jared. My bad. And they talk about life and important shit among having a few chuckles with shit that's going on. And it's very relaxed. It sounds like two close friends having a regular discussion on shit that's happening outside of them and a little bit of like personal shit. So if you want a new podcast to check out Fanti. It's FANTI. Okay, two journalists, Travell and Jared with a J. And something cute to hop into. Had a few laughs listening to some episodes. You'll enjoy it. Yep. My podcast spotlight tonight is Fanti. Basically, it's a podcast with two journalists, Travell and... Coming up next episode. Not everyone needs to stay in every relationship, especially one where they don't have V's. It ain't you. It ain't you, and the sooner you come to grips with the fact that you are not the problem, the better you're going to be, right? And the longer it takes you to come to grips that you are giving this person too much energy when you could be giving the right energy to the right person, you have to quit the denial and support your sanity. Your sanity is counting on you, boo. And I'm talking to a man with the wrong woman. I'm talking to a woman with the wrong man. I'm talking to a man with the wrong man. And I'm talking to a woman with the wrong woman. Okay, I don't care who you like, what your preference is. You deserve to be at peace with or without this person in your presence. You deserve to be at peace in whatever relationship you're putting effort in on being in. And if you're not at peace, you need to figure out what it is going to take for you to be peaceful. Do not allow anyone to lead you into a hole you cannot get out of. And that's mentally, emotionally, financially, physically, all of that shit. Socially, because a lot of people will get in a relationship with somebody and fucking leave the earth. Leave the earth. Not EARTH. EARFFFFF. Like, where the fuck did she go? I haven't seen her in 2 years. And then once they break up, they pop up. Don't get sucked into somebody that much. It was this girl on TikTok having after breakup tears a week later, talking about how, her boyfriend basically broke up with her after a long time of them being together, and how that day was the first day she was able to eat something because she's just been crying and been so sad. And don't let anybody get that much energy from you to the point where you starving yourself throughout the week because you have no appetite. And I know about loving someone and caring for someone and having the chemistry with somebody to the point where if they're not in a good mood wherever they are, you feel it in your gut. I know what it's like to feel like you disappointed somebody you're in a relationship with, and you feel like your stomach cramping and you feel horrible and you don't want to do nothing. Like, that's when you know you've been giving somebody too much energy, and most of the time they do not deserve it. Okay? You have to answer that honestly about yourself, Be honest. Don't ask people who love you because you know what their answer is going to be. They're going to give you an answer that's not going to be an answer where you're going to have to answer yourself. Be honest. Do you feel safe and secure with this person? Or is this person's mood a big question mark? Do you feel protected with this person? Do you trust your body being with this person? Do you feel like you need to wear a condom all the time with this person because you really don't trust them? Being around this person when they're sad or angry or drinking or under whatever substance they're under, do you feel like this is a great time for you to go to your friend's house and stay for a few days? Do you feel uncomfortable in your own home if you live with them? Do you not want to drive home with them because you know they're angry, but because people around, they acting like they're not bothered? Like, all of that shit is a problem. That's not normal. So let's stop making that a normal thing. And it's okay to walk away from people and be like, you know what? I did my best with that. That person is just not my person. It may not feel good currently, or it may not feel okay walking away, but eventually you will have peace. Eventually you will take heed to the lessons you learned from that experience. But stop feeling obligated to stay in shit with people when you want to get cleaned up. Stop feeling obligated to stay in shit with people when you're ready for something different. Stop feeling obligated by this imaginary fairy tale ass clock that Disney Channel gave us, where we felt like, oh, I went to elementary school with them. I went to middle school with them. I went to high school with them. Our parents knew each other. We have to work. No, the fuck you don't. You don't have to work. And the more you keep up that nonsense in the back of your brain, is the more you're going to keep putting in effort with somebody who's probably not trying with you because they feel like you deserve the bare minimum from them. And you don't want to get yourself to a point where you love a person so much that you'll let them beat you up mentally, emotionally, and sometimes physically because of the love you have. Okay? Let's stop it. Let's stop it. Bus driver, let me off. This is my stop. You know what I'm saying? Just remember that. Okay? I hope you took something from this episode. But sometimes, yes, relationships require you to try harder, to put in more effort, to be more intentional, to get rid of some old bad habits and learn some better constructive ones for the relationship you're trying to build. And other relationships, you need to just leave that shit alone. Some people, and I've said this already, but I say it again. Some people were born, raised the best of the abilities of whoever raised them, put out in the world to be other people's lessons. Not their forever, not their husband, not their wife, not their child's godparent. Just out here giving lessons to people so they can hurry up and find who the fuck they're supposed to be with, right? Some people were born and they grow up and they become great people who motivate people, love people, give to people, become someone's wife, become someone's husband, become someone's father, someone's mother. And they live a joyful life. Some people are just going to be single forever. And they're not meant to be with anyone. Some people don't want to be with anyone at all. They don't want to socialize. They don't want to be kind. They have that Grinch gene forever. And that's fine too. But what's not cool is knowing the person you're cohabitating with, the person, you're dragging through the mud because of love, quote unquote, the person that you don't want to see anybody else with, that you also don't want, but you rather not see them happy somewhere else, you don't want to let go. But you should let go. It should be a done deal. It's a wrap. But you rather have a body instead of the right person. And there's a lot of bodies in graves with headstones. But I just feel like it's better to live a life around the right people for you. Okay? That's all I'm saying. This is Shan. This is She Gets a Pod. You can find me at shanbpodden.com, at shanbpodden on TikTok, Twitter, and IG. I'll be back next week. You know me. Deuces.